Hello everyone, my name's FlareBlitzed and welcome to Lemonade. Remember, if anybody throws lemons at you in life, make sure to make some delicious lemonade out of it. And then tell them, no, I'm not going to let you have your way with me. I'm not going to let you bully me. So don't be so bitter towards me. However, confessing your love can be quite a bitter experience, so let us crack on with Lemonade. There's a link down in the description below where you can find this game for yourselves to download and play. The door to the roof is locked. I'm trapped. This is part of the... This was part of the jam. Only one of any asset game jam, which would sound very difficult, wouldn't you think? Like, you only have to use each asset only once. How did it turn out like this? They laughed. Actually laughed. Did they open the letter? No. It's torn when he snatched it, but still sealed. They didn't take my words. I feel sick. It's happening again. All the bad thoughts wiggling through my skin. My insides feel like they might shatter. I can't breathe. Everyone in that room was laughing, breathing, hoarding the air. There was no air left for me. It's all my fault. Ellie? Hello? She's panting. You okay there? And here's a lemonade. Hey, little painter. Finally found you. I brought you some bottled sunshine. Lemonade? It's cold enough. It'll do your nerves some good. Drink up, buttercup. She's right. One sip of liquid sugar and I can feel the nausea loosening its grip. Ugh. But the bitterness is creeping to the back of my throat. Somehow this aftertaste ruins everything. Are you alright? No, I'm hyperventilating. Ellie? In the classroom. Was she laughing too? I don't think so. I don't know. I can't remember. The room was twisting on its axis, and all the faces were scratched out. The graphics are really simple looking, but it is really nice in their own ways. Like it's like what it would imagine be in a children's storybook, or something like that. I'm sorry, Mai. Why on earth are you apologizing? As cute as you are tongue-tied, I can't pull out the words out of your brain, little painter. I may be gifted, but I read books, not minds. Thanks, so I'll ask again. Why do you feel the need to apologize, Yes, Ellie. Even now, I can't admit the truth. I've already been this way. Always been this way. Cowardly. It's what I hate about myself the most. Because you view yourself as cowardly does not mean that you are a bad person. It's what I hate about myself the most, although there are some cowards out there that are bad people. But if I can't be honest with Mai, who do I have left? You like Ash, right? But my letter was on his desk. Don't tell me you believe that rumor, little painter. Wait, you're serious, aren't you? All this time, you really thought, Geez, no wonder why you and I are still just friends. Ellie, I'm going to tell you something that absolutely mustn't leave this staircase. None whatsoever. You know this staircase? Yep. Sometimes people fall down it and then the school writes it off as an accident. Nah. I'm entrusting you with this very important secret, okay? Important in italics. She'll say it. And what she does, everything will fall apart. That boy band Reject is about as good a conversationalist as a body in an urn. Ash by name, Ash by nature. Whoa. You just view that person by their actual the actual thing that you see in real life. Ashes, like ashes and ashes, dust to dust. Ashes to ashes, I mean. More to the point, I'd never mix with someone who'd spitefully wave around a confession letter for a lark. Exactly. If I didn't know those guys did worse, if I got got too involved, well, I'd kick them all into space for starters. For starters, isn't infinity punishment enough? Exactly. Calm down, Space Avenger. I'm sure it just isn't easy for them to warm up to me. I'm not good at talking to people. Ellie, it's not your fault you seize up in crowded spaces. If they were kind, they'd try hard to build a bridge towards you, not walls. Not building walls, like politicians. Besides throwing paper balls at your head, I mean. But you're kind, Mai. If you hadn't spoken to me during art class, I'd be graduating next year alone. You make that happen, you know. Huh? What does she mean? That's not how I remember it. That's not the turn of events that I was portrayed and remember. Maybe it's my fault they hate me after all. Really? Ellie, no! None of this is your fault. None whatsoever. It's much simpler than that. Teenagers are fragile. They feel better about themselves if they can diminish someone else. Exactly, that's called bullying, and that's no good. Even just for a second, it makes them feel powerful. Like the world revolves around them. Like if every satellite orbits around their needs and desires. For goodness sakes. They don't even realise there's a whole universe beyond high school that's poised to eat them alive, the same as everyone else, exactly. So let them be narrow and heartless. Teenager Doms were training will to life like gravity is to space. One day they'll wake up kicked out of orbit gasping for air. And what about people like us? We'll be soaring above hand in hand, breathing effortlessly. Cosmic goddesses on a mission to the edge of the stars. To rid of all the plagues in the world. To discover what's out there? Just to say we did it together. I love listening to you talk about space. Your eyes just light right up. Like they're made of stars too. You'll make it up there someday. I know it. You better. I'll be the first cosmonaut / author to pen a novel upside down in zero gravity. And I'm going to write about space while in zero gravity. I'm going to write about zero gravity in zero gravity. And you know what else? I'm going to be recording while thinking about what other recordings I'm going to be making. Oh, but there's no lemonade in space. They will simply have to bring ourselves a lemon tree seed, put it on the moon, and somehow that'll grow into a large tree. Drad, how right without my super fuel? You see the strangest things sometimes, Mai. It's good to see you finally crack a smile. Hey, Ellie. Can I ask you something that might be a bit difficult to answer? Sure. When the boy started tossing your letter around, you looked, I don't know, like you could have chucked up right then and there. Honestly, it was a little frightening. I've never seen you look so ill. So, what does it feel like? Your anxiety, I mean. I want to try to understand. I guess. Be honest, Ellie. Honest, like snakes are writhing in the gaps between my ribs or something. Wow, that's... maybe that was too honest. Nah, you gotta put it blunt. You can't sugarcoat these things, you know. You cannot sugarcoat pain, depression, all that. There's no point to it, because it's just a delayed path. But I'm fine now, really. This lemonade's a perfect remedy. Acting. Why is this aftertaste so bitter? Because it's lemon. Nade. Lemonade. Grenade. Rivering snakes, huh? Perhaps those snakes were just looking for some place warm to call home, and they found your heart. Then our heart is infested with snakes! Is that your strange way of cheering me up? Is it working? We've never really talked about this before, have we? Well, you never asked. And I'm always afraid to take up space where I'm not wanted. Ah, what did I just say, little painter? Once gravity lets us go, there's a whole universe of space up there to inhabit. And you can bet I'd still want to be right next to you. The snakes in my heart squirmed tighter. So tightly things are spinning up between the cracks. Say it, Ellie. Say it now, before the courage leaves you. My. Okay, we're not going to do that first time round, but I know there's 2 endings, so that's going to be it. I can't do it. Even now, I'm too scared to admit the whole truth. Never mind. It's nothing. Aww. You know, Ellie, even I have things I'm afraid of. You do? Everyone has. Sure. I'm worried that one of these days you'll run from that classroom, away to cry in some dark corner of the school. And it'll be somewhere I can't find you. So I'm glad for this locked door. If the roof was open, I might have lost you. In more ways than one. You never have to feel concerned, Ellie. So take your time. Tell me when you're ready, okay? Come on, little painter. Let's go back to class. Together. Somehow the letter seems heavier now. And the lemonade she gave me is still bitter in my mouth. And that is one of the possible routes of the game. The other one is obviously to tell her the truth. Tell the truth! Do it! The truth is, that letter wasn't for Ash. I wrote it all out in a letter because I thought I'd never be able to say it. Because everything would be at stake if I failed. When I tried to leave it on your desk, I froze up. I could see a hand's length in front of my eyes. Then Ash snatched up before I even realised I mixed up your desk with his. Come on, fight that lump in your throat. It's now or never, right? I've always liked you. You'll probably feel very different, but my day starts and ends with you.
Mine too.
There's a little voice there as well.
Ever since you painted my portrait in art class.
Ever since you painted my portrait in art class, you were shy, so people made twisted assumptions about the sort of person you were. I never even heard the sound of your voice. You kept your head down the whole time, but the way you painted, you coloured me so vividly. I never thought anyone would see me the way you did. It felt like I could see exactly how you saw the world, how you saw me. And I could see the kind of person I'd be if I stayed with you. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't know if I like you. I've been pretty certain of that for a while now. You just couldn't see it because you didn't have the confidence to think it was possible. The room feels like it's tilting. Did gravity just shift slightly towards her? I don't know, man. I don't know. Hey, Earth to Ellie. This is NASA Control speaking.
We'd like your brain to re-enter the atmosphere now, please.
Like the little voice in the game is distracting me. We'd like your brain to re-enter the atmosphere now, please. Mai's mouth is still moving, but the sound is clapping out of existence. The snakes are quiet now, but I have something else to worry about. How do I withstand this much happiness? It's too much. I know if I try to move it all, some of it will inevitably spill out. If I drink more lemonade, maybe it'll stabilize me. Oh, I figured it out. The way to counteract this bitterness. Keep drinking, and the sweetness strikes a balance, makes it good again. And life's like that too, I guess. There's always turbulence around the corner, but fill up on good things and you can swallow the bad. Or just embrace the bad. When I look at my chest gets tight, but it doesn't have to be an uncomfortable sensation anymore. Until high school is far behind us, she's a sweetness I need to keep the aftertaste at bay. My good, now and forever. Ah, so that, folks, is a lovely little visual novel there, made for a jam of sorts. But yeah, folks, that is what Lemonade is. There are like 3 bunnies in the game, or there could be like another one in the sky as well. I'm not too sure. But thank you so much for watching, guys and gals. This has been Lemonade, and we shall see each other's in the next video. Whichever game that may be, in whichever universe that could behold. But yeah, I like this little visual novel. It's a very small but sweet story about opening up and confessing, but in its own way, as it has a taste to it that is bitter like lemon, but it can be sweet like lemonade. Have a good day and take care of yourselves.